for joining us today. This is Dorell. And before I dive into reading this piece, I want to say I took a break ever since the heinous murder of Mr. George Floyd. And I want to say thank you to each and every person that has stood on behalf of Black Lives Mattering, in addition to every other human being on this planet. Thank you so much. As you're standing, as you're protesting, from the little ones all the way up to the adults, and from the north, south, east, and west, to see so many people from so many nations standing for life, Black lives, in addition to all lives, with your voice and by your actions, all over the world, throughout this entire planet. Each and every person, I send from my heart to you a very heartfelt thank you, that you will never know how you've touched my heart by showing us that you care, by your actions, through your stand, through your protests, through your words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So today, this piece made up my mind for me that this is what wants to be read today. So this is what we're reading today, so let's get in it. My journey started out like all other sapiens. There was no Big Bang, no evolution. A natural beginning. Me with nearly 150 million others, launched into a race that appeared impossible to win. Instinctively, knowing that it was nearly a week's journey, we swam. Fulfilling prophecy, I passed through the matrix. Pulse rate 140 beats per minute, breathing 60 breaths per minute. My family celebrated the birth of a man-child. The discharge paperwork did not include educational handouts describing world systems that were already in place, built with intent to stunt my growth, asphyxiate my ideas, steal my dreams, destroy my hope, and undermine my desire to be who I was born to be. Simply because I was born with a birthmark that could not be removed with lemon juice or laser therapy. The birthmark, a concept. My skin, black. White paper, black lines, boundaries to keep me on a straight line as I fill that space. Spray painted white concealing the back door entry. On the playground there was only one door. Somehow, as my words, no, their words filled the space with ink, black ink. Every door, no matter which way I entered, I found myself in the back, looking from the distance of my front row seat. A seat in a classroom of life, subjected to an academic system that downplayed the value of education, not overtly, deceptively, silently, while withholding grade-appropriate resources, lessons and tools to prepare me for life post-high school. Over 30 years after Proposition 37 paved a way for funding public education, our textbooks have remained dilapidated. Textbooks with torn pages, pink and yellow highlights. No iPads, no laptops, no technology. Subjected to a subpar education while The educator conveyed deep understanding of how to help us pass through high school. The bell curve. We were thankful for caring teachers, void of knowledge that the bell curve is a systematic quantification of intellect that deems me, a black man, to be intellectually inferior, with the lowest level of intelligence in matters of reasoning and comprehension. Substandard education passed down from generation to generation, year to year. No swim classes, forensic science or debate teams, no engineering, medical sciences or community service or global perspectives, just jail sentences for black mothers trying to lift up their sons or daughters through the door that excels in educational training. Tanya McDowell, Connecticut. Kelly Williams Bolar, Ohio. Without saying that I was inferior, lessons came from history books, spray painted white, omitting lessons about black innovators that pushed past the gravitational pull, calling blacks into an abyss filled with lost dreams belonging to millions that stayed within boundaries seated at the back door. Years of lessons that omitted names of pioneers that created their own front doors to give rise to change inside of America. Benjamin Banneker, a mathematician, astronomer, writer, and publisher of a series of farmers' almanacs, gave America its first clock. Lewis Howard Latimer, an inventor, draftsman, author, poet, and engineer, created a new way to attach carbonized filament to the platinum wires that brought electricity into the bulb from the base. Improvements for the electric lamp. Alexander Miles, an inventor and businessman, was awarded a patent for elevator doors that automatically opened and closed. George T. Sampson gave America the first automatic clothes dryer and improved travel in the snow with his sled propeller. Garrett Augustus Morgan Sr., an inventor and businessman who patented the 3-light traffic signal, a smoke hood also known as the first modern gas mask, and a complete line of hair care products. Alice H. Parker, an inventor who patented a central heating system that supplied heat from homes and entire buildings. Her invention was used by scientists to create forced convection wall heaters. Richard Spikes, an inventor, barber, mechanic, and saloon keeper, whose inventions included the beer tapper, automobile directional turn signals, the automatic gear shift, a brake safety system, and a horizontally swinging barber's chair. Marie Van Britten Brown, a nurse and an inventor, who patented the first home security surveillance device in which users could see who was at their door and could open the door remotely for welcome visitors. The school system systematically substantiating unequal education, not by disallowing attendance or carrying out punishment of beatings or death for the black men found reading. No, by endorsing theories of Darwinism Evidence through actions that reveal the value of the system. Each time a black man raises up his high school diploma and walks through the front door with a key to only the back door, he is celebrated without concern that he is unable to complete a job application, write a business plan, and that he lacks patience to stay in the race while doors are closed in his face. No one tells them that the system is built with expectation that he will walk away and take his seat at the back door. As empirical data is generated to further disprove his intelligence quotient, his IQ could be greater than 85, simply based on findings that he was born with a birthmark that could not be removed with lemon juice or laser therapy. His birthmark, a concept, his skin, black. Unequal education marked as insufficient data. There were no overt reminders that perseverance was ingrained in his DNA. Evidence as he took hold of the prize, life. Life silenced, smothering the message his fight is not against himself. Himself being his brothers, smothered with power through subliminal messages, commerce. It is systematic, with unspoken rules designed to keep him in line. Lines formed at the corner store, strategically placed for convenience. A drive, a jog, a short walk from home, convenience. The neighborhood liquor store, stocked with counselors, also known as spirits, to help him ease his burden as he takes his walk through the back door, not realizing his vote does matter. Back doors. Thank you for listening to Back Doors.